Hello, we are Team Odyssey from the University of Michigan School of Information, and we're working with Expedia as part of our needs assessment and usability evaluation class. Our project is solely focused on the bundles feature of the Expedia iOS app. The team consists of Megan, Sanmeet, Gaurang, Navdeep, and Kehan. So, what's the bundles feature, you may ask? The bundles feature lets users book hotels and flights in a single user flow, offering up to 15% discount. Now, isn't that amazing? Oh, did I forget to mention you end up saving a lot of time as well? Over the past 2 to 3 months, the team went through different stages of the process as seen. We started off with the interaction map, conducted a few interviews of the target audience, did comparative evaluation, a few surveys, did heuristics evaluation, and finished it up with 5 usability tests. Now here are some random figures and facts. We conducted a total of 6 interviews, analyzed the app against 10 comparators, got 39 survey responses, applied 10 heuristic principles, conducted 5 usability tests, and over 50 hours of combined effort. We hope our findings and recommendations, as shown in the story after this, would be well received by our client. Meet Amy. Amy is a 32-year-old working-class professional employed at Goldman Sachs. Of late, she's been leading a really hectic life, and she wants a break, so she plans a trip to Vegas. She whips out her phone and opens the Expedia app. On the Expedia app, Amy navigates to the bundles deal. It prompts her for the airport she's flying out from. She enters Detroit. The next text field asks her where she's flying to. She enters Las Vegas. Now comes the difficult part, choosing date. Amy is unsure of when she's actually flying out. She just wishes Expedia had a flexible option to pick up dates, as she had seen on Kayak. This is a key finding that we found out from the comparative analysis stage. Nevertheless, Amy moves on ahead and hits the search bar. Ooh, she's surprised. Why is the app searching for hotels first? Usually she's used to booking the flights first. Amy's still confused. Oh, and it's taking a lot of time as well. Booking flights before hotels was preferred by more than 50% of our survey respondents. She's finally presented with a list of hotels. Amy remembers that her friend had recommended her to stay at the Hilton in Las Vegas because she had a really good experience. But Amy can't find a search feature. She has to actually go through the whole list of hotels just to find out the Hilton. Well, Amy's not alone. This frustration was shared by most of our participants of the usability tests. Well, Amy finally finds the Hilton. Now onward to booking a room. After selecting the room, the system presents her with the flight selections. Amy usually flies via Delta Airlines, that's why she tries to search for the cheapest flight with Delta. Amy tries out the sort function, but the sort won't let her sort using more than a parameter. Possibly the presence of a filter function could have helped Amy. We found out from our user interviews that some users are really loyal to a particular brand of airline, and that's why a filter function could definitely help the users. In a similar way, Amy books the return flight. Happy with the selections, she proceeds to the checkout menu and goes in to enter her travel details. This is kind of inconsistent. Amy thought that it was an input text field. She'd least expected to find this date widget. Amy chooses her birthday, but then she can't find a cancel or a done button. The inconsistency in this widget was found out through the heuristics evaluation. After entering the travel details, the system asks her for payment details. Amy starts entering the credit card details by looking at her card. Oh, a credit card number error? Amy can't figure out why. Through heuristics evaluation, we observe that the credit card error message does not let the user know whether they have entered the wrong digits or the wrong number of digits. Luckily, Amy realizes that she entered an extra digit and corrects the mistake. She then moves on ahead to enter the remaining details on the page. Amy reaches the final stage where the system asks her to input the CVV. She successfully books a trip to Vegas. We can't tell you anything about her trip because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? The next steps that we foresee for the client would be to incorporate the small changes in UI to remove all the inconsistency, and also to consider the major engineering changes such as the inclusion of the filter and the search options. So far, we have learned a great deal about usability from this class, and we hope our client benefits from the recommendations that we made. Thank you.